That reminds me, so just because I was thinking of my grandparents' coffee they drank, which my Uncle Tony, Dad's brother-in-law, can remember this. Remember Pablo's? You had to boil it up in a stove. It was like so granulated, like it was like Arabic coffee. And your teaspoon was so strong, your teaspoon would stand up in it. Remember how strong their coffee was? God almighty. Yeah, it was like paint stripper. Anyway, Pablo's, God. Anyway, um, so yeah, that was what the Flemings used to drink. So, Nan and Pop Fleming. And I was just thinking because the only person that like who wasn't, for example, Geo, my ex-partner, who actually, so my ex-partner got to meet some on my dad's side. Because I never used to bring people into my dad's side. Cause it was like, no, my dad's side are important to me. I don't mean that to be negative to mum's side, but mum's side show up so people get to meet mum's side. It's like, no, no one ever gets to meet dad's side. It's like, because I have to like literally bring you there. They're not in your face. They wouldn't just show up and pry into my personal life or to my work and so forth. So anyway, Mark Henner, and I hope this wasn't misinterpreted because Mark Henner was just a free prostitute for me just to fuck. But he got to meet, we met my cousin Madeline. So he never seen it because I never knew this about you. Like when I walked in, so we're down south near Camden, and oh, it wasn't that far, was it? I people were talking about Camden. I'm like, oh God, it always feels so far when I'm driving to Camden. It's like it's only an hour. I was like, it just feels longer. But then when I drive to Bowral, like when I'm going to Bowral too to see Auntie Linda and Uncle Tony, it feels so far. But it's like, oh, it only took an hour and 10 minutes type thing. But it does feel far. So I'm like, oh, isn't that like 2 hours away? It's like, no, it's like an hour. I'm like, oh, it always feels 2 hours when I go to visit my cousin. Anyway, so Madeline. So Madeline, her 21st, and Mark's like, so as soon as I walked in because we were late, and Cameron goes, I'm like, your cousins are love you. So that's my dad's side, really close to dad's side. Because no one's ever seen you with your family. I was like, no, because I don't mix. Because the thing is, with my work, so with employment, that's work. They don't have a right. Like people used to try and pry my life at Star Casino, but like, and give them little bits of information. I'm like, okay, because they would meet my sister like, oh, because you look so different to Amanda. You don't look anything at all like Faith. I'm like, that's because Faith's only a half sister. She looks like her dad. I'm not related to her dad. I said, no, I look like dad's side. So I give them little bits of information and be like, well, dad's father's an orphan. He's not born in Australia, and that's all you're getting from me. So no one has anything. They don't know anything about me because it's like, no, it needs to know. My family on the Fleming side, like, because there's family members that don't know anything about each other. A great example is that my dad's older sister's children have always been kept in a bit of a bubble in the dark compared to the rest of the Flemings as well. So, yeah, it's not anything. It's just that, like, this is work. Work's work. I come here to work, get paid, go home. I don't need you to know anything about my personal life, what sex I am, like what I do for sex, personal life, family life, or so forth. This is employment. So that's why it's always been like that. Then clubbing friends were always clubbing friends. Right? Mark and I only, like, I'm not even going to get into that. It's like, yeah, he's not a friend of mine. He was just a fuck buddy. Fling. Just a fling. But that's, again, so he actually got to meet my Lebanese cousins. Because even he was like, we were down staying at a family, we're actually staying at dad's younger sister's house. He's like these are your cousins? I'm like, yeah, they're Lebanese. I'm like, yeah, dad's side of Lebanese. And Mark and I had no idea. I'm like, well, how would you know? I never told you. I've got no reason to tell you. And we met on my birthday at the Jingsing Bathhouse in April 2002. And by 2003, I had nothing to do with you. You were just someone I saw out clubbing. So I don't have a reason to tell you anything about my family. And this is where the wrong information's been going around for years. It's like, yeah, but I never needed to tell people information. Like, why did I need to know about my family? Like, or that my dad just lives just like not too far away at Empire Bay. And that he's a builder. Like, why does anyone have to know? Like, because I go to see my family, I go to see my family. Like, my own twin sister doesn't know as much information about our dad's side as I do because she wasn't around him. A great example of that is she wasn't at the same weddings I was at. She wasn't at the same birthday parties or the christenings. Because Amanda was stuck with my mother where I wasn't. Being a son, I wasn't just stuck in a bubble with my mother. So 1996, I'm at our cousin Rebecca LeMay's wedding. Still the Fleming side, but with another group of Flemings. because the Flemings have little cliquey groups. Basically, you're either in with that group or you're not. You know, we're all related due to sharing the same grandparents, but they're all cliquey groups. So are you with the Shell Cove group, or the Sydney group, or the Central Coast group? They're all cliquey groups. So it's a real cliquey family. You know, I'm with them all. Like, I love my Auntie Linda so much. One that's down in Barrel, and her husband Mark Tony, and my cousins there. And so Mark Hannah was like, she goes, the way your family, like, they're so close to you. I'm like, oh yeah, it's Dad's side. It's Dad's side. He goes, I had no idea. Like, they like literally saying, I don't know what he thought. Like, if he actually thought that whose family is this? It's like, it's mine. And just, but like Madeline looks like she's, what do you say? Like, well, Afghani or something. I don't know, like something like no, what'd you say? Because I was like, oh, not you. Oh, so anyway, I was like, yeah, well, Madeline does, because Madeline throws Fleming, so Madeline looks like Stanley. Sky Sheridan Fleming, my younger sister, looks like Stanley. Sky has no idea about her dad's side at all. So my youngest sister has no idea. She hasn't grown up around him. So the only one she's grown up around is me. So my youngest sister lives with her mother's side of the family. And the only connection, like, I've tried to, I'm like, Sky, I'm going to visit our uncle and auntie. Why don't you come? But because her mother took her took her away when she wasn't even one. She was 6 months old. So I made the effort to be with my youngest sister, Sky Sheridan Fleming. But Sky's grown up with her mother's first husband before my father, which is Lindsay. So Lindsay Smith in the Blue Mountains, and her mother, and her mother's children from her first husband with Lindsay. So before her mother got with the Flemings. So Sky Sheridan Fleming has literally lived around her mother's first husband's side. And yeah, so my younger sister has no idea who she's related to. No idea. I'll be there like, why don't you come and see your Lebanese cousins with me? Like, you know, type of thing. Like, why don't you come and see some of your family? You know, and she didn't. So, yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't think she was at the funerals either. I don't think she was at Arnie Sandra's funeral. And her sister. So, and I know her sisters really well. Her sister's from her mother's first marriage, Samantha. So Samantha's daughter Mia, and Samantha, Laura, and Lucy. So Lucy's, I haven't seen him since Jackson's first birthday. So their son. So Lucy's the youngest. So my stepsisters, which I grew up with. And Laura was actually in the bridal party of my cousin Rebecca LeMays. So one of my stepsisters was, because my dad raised my sisters from her mother's first marriage. They did. Like, I don't care like what they stand back and say, but my dad was really good to Samantha, Laura, and Lucy, which is his daughter, Sky's sisters from her mother's first marriage. So anyway, just when it all gets confusing, it's like this. Why it's like, well, I don't tell much about my family because it's need to know. Like, unless you're going to be really in my life, do you need to know? Type thing. I mean, like, you're not my partner. But Mark Hannah stayed in Barrel overnight with me at Aunt Linda's and met Meredith. Actually met Meredith, that's right. Because Meredith's the one that looks really Italian. I forgot who met Meredith, and Meredith's husband, Brendan McGregor. They're from Shell Cove. So Mark Hannah actually did, yeah, that's right. Because I was sleeping in the other formal room. And so Mark Hannah and I slept in the family room, and they slept in the formal room. And I said, because he's like, who is that? I'm like, it's my cousin. It's like it was this comment. It's like, but she looks Italian. I'm like, exactly. Like, it's like, yeah, this is the Fleming side. Like, this is the first time Mark Hannah had ever met or known anything to do with my dad's side. He's like, because I just thought, because everyone thinks your mum and this. I'm like, no. No, that's just mum's side. The dad's side's all around Sydney, in different areas. They're just a very cliquey family, extremely cliquey and very very reserved. But mum just shows up. So there was the first time that Mark Hannah had ever known anything about me, and he like literally was staying at my. And I actually said to my uncle and aunt, because they're like, look, I said, it's okay. I knew him from the past. I met him, I knew him for a year in the past. I don't really know the guy at all. I only knew him in the past. And So yeah, so he's like literally like looking at Meredith going like, because she looks Italian. I'm like, yeah, because she looks like a Fleming. And then you've got Christy Cerrone and they're like Lebanese. I'm like, yep. Like literally, and my cousin Christy Cerrone put on Lebanese music and was dancing around and stuff. And she goes, "Come on, you two! Like this is Christmas time. So at Christmas, we're down there. We got late. We like all the family had already previously left because we were so late, Mark and myself. And we're down there at Christmas time, and my cousin's there playing Lebanese music, blasting Lebanese music, and going, "Come on, come and dance with me. This is Christy Cerrone." And I think Mark Kenna was like, "Your family's Lebanese." I'm like, "Yeah." Like, didn't you guys know that my family's mixed nationality? Like, literally, he's like, Justin, who are they? I'm like, they're my cousins. It's like, this is your family? I'm like, yes, this is my family. Like, what, you think I'm taking you to someone else's family? This is my family. That's my dad's younger sister. Yeah, and then Mark Henner also met Fiona. So my cousin Fiona Williams, and at her daughter Madeline's 21st. He's like, this is your family. It's like, yeah, that's my family. Like, what does everybody in Sydney think my family is? They have no idea. None. Because I never blurred the lines between clubbing friends, civilized friends, equestrian riding friends. Like, everything's separate. It's separate. It's not personal. It's separate. It's like, okay, they don't need to know this because it's, people don't need to know that much about someone. It's not that they were around, when my nan was alive, going to see my nan. We're such a reserved family that growing up, we would miss cousins. Like, I would go to Ruby's at 23 Bengala Street, it's Long Beach, and be there for lunch, having a hot lunch, a civilized lunch. And Nana, like, I'm talking about linen tablecloths, all the fancy jars and everything, like all the condiments were in a cut glass jar, and, anyway. And sitting there, and Nana's like, you've just missed your cousin Jeffrey. I had Jeffrey here. Like, I wish you guys would all be connected. Oh, Meredith was here, and Jeff works for Lancome. He's the town designer. And, like, oh, you just always miss each other. I wish you guys could be close. Anyway, so when Nan died, we're like, look, our parents will argue. So my dad argues with your mother, and they're all fighting in the family, but we don't argue. Like, we're cousins, so why don't we just keep in touch? Because the argument's to do with our parents, not to do with us. Now it feels like it's to do with us. It feels like it's going down the generation. Oh, after the last 11 years, now we're arguing. It's like, wow. It's like our family heritage is repeating itself. Because all of our parents argue and don't have anything to do with each other. Like dad and all the siblings don't have anything to do with each other. It's all separate. It's all very cliquey family. Now it feels like the same things with the cousins. Like, we tried to make it work. Anyway.